let me just grab my guitar. Here it is. I found it. So let's go ahead and go ahead and see what we can do with sharing this. So can I copy the link? Let's see if I can copy paste from here to here. All right, so we're live right now, and this is just a really simple, it's so basic. It's just a morning ritual for guitar growth. It's not anything that's, you know, it's not all that exciting. I mean, for some of us, it's very exciting because we get to spend some time down with the guitar, which is what we're intended to do as guitar practitioners. But some of us, you know, we're in it for the vanity, and that's okay. You know, it's just, you know, we all go through phases, don't we? Good morning. I see Mark on board. I see, let's see who else we see here. I saw a new face. Bebek is here. Good day, legend. Good day, legend. That's a great thing to hear in the morning. A friend, speaking of legends, a friend just shared with me, Diver Down. You know, the Van Halen is just a rare bird, you know what I mean? When it comes to authenticity and execution and originality, what a great guitar player to observe and study. Like every time I listen to anything that Mr. Eddie Van Halen produced, I always feel like a kid in a candy shop with his tone. It always feels like it's a brand new experience. It always feels fresh to me, you know? Does that feel fresh to you? Do you listen to Van Halen as well in all of the multiple iterations of the project through the decades? What a great band. What a great guitar player. And to have a brother who's a drummer, you know what I mean? What a great opportunity. Let's go ahead and dial it in. We're going to get started. I missed the tuning opportunity before we got going this morning, so what you're witnessing is something that I don't like to do this season, but I like to show up in tune and ready to go, and so we'll do that now. Let's go ahead and start with 2 and 3, or fingers 3 and 4, and we're at 80 beats per minute this year. If you were following along with us last year, you know that we did a minimum of 260 episodes, and each one was a minimum of 1 hour long. Many of them were an hour and 45, an hour and a half. And I'm going to ascend fingers 2 and 3, and I was just sharing with the same friend who sent me this this beautiful Van Halen video this morning. I was sharing with him that we did 260 hours last year with the metronome at 60 beats per minute, or 60 clicks per minute, and we actually came through near 1 million clicks together last year, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We absolutely did. We crushed it. We destroyed it last year. Yeah, and we're going to continue to destroy it this year. You know, for better or worse, and it's going to be legendary. in the way that, you know, we show up every day. We go from 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time to, you know, 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. We try to keep all of this stuff on target and on schedule. And this informs, this warm-up, believe it or not, informs all of the rest of our day. It certainly does. When we warm up with the guitar in the morning, you know as well as I know, this turns us into guitar practitioners, guitar thinkers, and we think in terms of musicality or being a guitar practitioner, especially, more especially if we start with the guitar in the morning. So, can I get an amen? And we're just working on just a little bit of an extra stretch here, you know. And then we're moving right away to 1 and 4. Yeah, that's 7 and 12. We have a 5 fret spread. We do this in case we want to do these arpeggios. You know, like the triadic, the major. Just in case we want to be able to reach that stuff with ease, you know, and so that's what this is all about. When we start to work on those new things that sometimes will give us a little bit of a kink in the road, or a pothole, or a steep grade, or a sharp curve, or a treacherous stretch of highway, we know how to handle that moment at speed, right? We know because we're trained. So let's go ahead. I'm feeling it already. I need to stretch out these bones. This tissue just gets locked right up. And when we do these things, we want to make sure we're breathing properly, you know, in through the nose, out through the mouth, sort of thing. So I'll go ahead and model that right now. And go ahead and let's see if I can, what happened over here? Oh, hey, there I am. I guess we could turn on the lights and stuff. That might help. And we've got a nice breath in and breath out. And then 1, 2, T, 4, and then 2E and a 2 and a TE and a 4 and TE and a 2, TE and a 4 and then 4E. And it's great to see you guys this morning. And I know we come in and we come out, but if you're just pulling in, and for your first time, I'm Jason. This is the morning ritual for guitar growth, and I'm here every weekday morning serving the guitar, just spending the time down with the guitar. It's a super thing to do, and you just can't do this, you can't get it any other way. You know, it's just unfortunate that we have to spend so much time with the guitar. It's a horrible thing to do, just a tragedy, you know. So I'm going to put you on my prayer list. How's that? All right, so we've got Bebeck sticking around. Good morning. All right, this is good. This is good. Jill Bourgeois is on board. Good morning. Hey, Khalil is is on board this morning. Good morning, Khalil. Great to see you for a moment. Love to see you in the mix, in the fray. Do you drink a lot of coffee out of curiosity? What exactly is an arpeggio? Hey, Chance, it's all comes. This all comes over time. Let's go ahead and talk about that. All right, and my pace is a bit slower until the first cup of coffee kicks in. Chordal notes played independently. Good call, Kevin. Right on, Kevin. Thank you. All right, so isn't an arpeggio notes 1, 3, 5 of the scale? Yeah, could be 1, 2, 5, 1, 2, 5. It could be 1 flat 3, 5. Could be 1 flat 3, flat 5. We've got a lot of different stuff to cover. So where do we end up? Okay, fingers 2 and 3 and 4. And I get so excited. I get so excited about being able to practice, or not practice, warm up with the guitar in the morning. And if you're not right here with me at 80 beats per minute, 4 attacks per beat, you're okay. You could easily just do this 2 attacks per beat if you'd like to, or even 1 attack per beat is totally fine. The entire point is to do the thing that makes you feel in control of every note and every single attack. So this includes the capability to breathe, strong back. We're ascending the fingers 1 and 3 and 4 now. We're going back to position number 9, the place from whence we came. And we shall do this together. Shan't we? There we go. A little bit of twist and turn here. You know, the up 1, 2, 3, and then down 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we've got to just get this thing on the show on the road. We have a lot to cover today. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what's going on. Now is 1, 3, and 4. And if you like, you can easily join us. Easily. Just grab your guitar. And if you can't make it today, if you think that you see this today and you think you'd like to come back tomorrow, I'm here every week. Are here every weekday morning at 7:30 a.m. We are. And then for some of us, at the end of the week, we have a weekly debrief, which is for the dedicated student membership level. So you could actually jump on board and talk about what just happened, what all just happened, where are we going. We're talking about the why of why we're doing these things. We're really discovering new things together and why and when it's appropriate to add these new pieces, these new elements to our own guitar practice. So I'm using fingers 1 and 2 and 4 now, descending all the way down to position number 1, and then when I come back up, I'm just going to jump into the 1, 2, 3, 4 patterns. So you can join me doing that too if you like. All right, so we're off. Like button smashed. You generally up down pick with this exercise. I also can do, that's a really good question. You can also just do down strokes or all up strokes. That way you know that you're twice as fast as what you can actually hear, right? Because now I need to go. This is what we're really shooting for. You know, we're really shooting for really deep layers of control while we maintain a certain level of ease within our own person, right? Super important for me anyway. I don't want to be really, I've made choices in my life so that I don't operate under stress for the most of my life. And definitely don't want to associate any of that with the guitar. Especially an instrument like this that comes to us through from antiquity. You know what I mean? It's been around a long time. It's been associated with social change. It's been so you could either, you know, you could write a song like how many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a man? Or you can use social change. You can just kind of forget about that, and you can kind of work on like jazz harmonies. You can kind of explore the guitar in its own right without having any link to social commentary. So I prefer to keep those things distinctly separate, especially during this morning ritual for guitar growth. What we're doing is now 1, 2, 3, stretch 4. And then we're, you know, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4 on the way up, and then 4, 3, stretch 4, 3, 2, 1 on the way down. And we're just trying to find ways to prepare our minds and our bodies, provide this synchronicity here. We want to provide this synchronicity so that when we're ready to translate a thought, that musical thought translates immediately to our fingers, right? So this is the 1, 2, stretch 1, 2, 3, 4 exercise. And you can see that there is a Jill Bourgeois in the live chat. She's a guitar luthier, a wonderfully talented person and guitar luthier, guitar builder. And she built her first guitar and nicknamed it Kickstand after this exercise. So what a privilege, what an honor, and what a privilege to share these moments with really good, I'm going to say good friends. Yeah, that's right. Been here for a long time. Some of us have been here for an entire year. Almost, I think Kevin's been here just about every morning. But Kevin's here, he's the channel moderator, so if you don't know Kevin Haas yet with the we call him Mr. Blue Wrench. If you don't know Kevin just yet, go ahead and say hi to Kevin and thank him for keeping the live chat bright and light and lively and free from moronic endeavoring. And then what you're seeing now is like one of this exercise that I use in my morning ritual for guitar growth. This is one of from the famous Steve Vai guitar workout. The famous Steve Vai, it's the 10-hour guitar workout that he published in Guitar World. It's a yellow cover, and he's sitting there in his like spandex pants, kind of like crawling around on the floor with his guitar. Just a beautiful cover, but there was a 10-hour guitar workout published in that episode. And I always like this. This exercise because, pardon me, you can turn it into a picking sequence, or you can use it as a gateway into the world of sweep picking. So we'll get closer to that as we up the tempo in the next few weeks. We're going further. We're at 80 this time. In about a month's time, we're going to be at 90. We're going to explore other tempos this year. We're going to put the work hat on. So you guys hang on tight and come in tune with your guitar your axe ready to play. Don't forget, you're going to need, for some of these sessions, you might need your helmet and a chin strap. So definitely keep that in mind for things coming up. So now we're working toward the pentatonic system. And this is one of my favorite things to warm up with in the morning. We're descending shape, what I call shape number 1. If you don't yet have the entire list of shapes, if you need the shapes, if you'd like, you can email me freely anytime you like at grow, G-R-O-W, at jasoncareyguitar.com and say, hey, I'd love to have that pentatonic system, the Pentatonic Palace PDF. There's a great binder. At the end of the PDF, you can QR code or link your way over to the flagship video. It's a great little program. So let's go ahead and take a look at shape number 2. Your forearms burning, Khalil? Mine too. Let's go ahead after this one. After this, we'll descend shape number 2, and we'll ascend shape number 3. And then we'll take a quick breather because I'm feeling it too. Don't forget to breathe in. Oh, I said I'd do shape number 3 on the way up. Here we go. This one's 1 3 1 3 1 3 1 stretch 1 3 and then 1 4 1 3 on the top. So it's got a really nice little pattern where you kick. I like to do this where we stretch the first finger back, but sometimes I also like to do this where I stretch the fourth finger up. Right. Yeah, good stuff. So let's go ahead and start, just continue our journey up the fretboard here. Once in a while we run into a squirrel and we've got to chase it, you know what I mean? Now we're coming down shape number 4, which is basically, I think one of Mark Knopfler's favorite pentatonic shapes. And we're going to ascend shape number 5. Oh, yeah, I did say we were going to stretch, didn't I? Man, I'm on a tear this morning. I'm sorry, guys. I feel bad for you guys. I hope you're not too hurt over there. I hope you're not too banged up. But let's go ahead and just keep breathing. And breathe out. And this is where I search for anywhere I'm holding tension in my body. And focus on upright, back solid, and core solid. And then I remove all of the tension that I'm holding in my calf, for example. For some reason I hold it there. There's probably a long story behind all of that, but we'll get into that another day. These stretches are essential for success. I dare say the stretching and observation of the person and the breath and the posture is a 50-50 relationship to success on the guitar. As a guitar practitioner, you know, a longitudinal success is discovered only through repeat action, repeat activity. And one of the things we need to do over time is to protect our investment. So I hope you insure your hands. I hope you have your fingers insured, right? Good, solid, healthy insurance policy on those fingers is a good idea. Forearms. Wear gloves everywhere you go. I lost my strap. All right. Stay on there now. Let's go ahead and see if we can do this again. There we go. Yeah, just like nothing happened. And then we have 1 4 1 3 1 3 up. Let me just give you the finger numbers: 1 4 1 4 1 3 1 3 2 4 1 4. And then we're going to ascend shape number 5. So that's 2 4 2. This is another symmetrical pentatonic pattern. So it's 2 4 2 4 1 4 1 4 2 4 2 4. And I make mistakes once in a while. I know it's hard to believe. I know it. It's just, you look at me, you take one look at me and you're like, this guy never makes a mistake. You'd be like, I don't want to disappoint you, but we all make mistakes. So let's go ahead. I have a whole life policy on my left hand, a term life policy on my right. Perfect. Does this program come with a physical therapy program? I love it, man. It's so good to see you guys. Oh, shoot. What a great morning. What a great morning to be alive. I'll tell you what. Amen, people. Thanks for being here. So let's go ahead and keep this show on the road. Now what we're doing, I'm just going to run through the, if you want this pattern, I have all of this written down in a separate binder. This is the major scale sequence cycle as it cycles through the cycle 4, right? And so I start with, this is a jazz thing, so I know Khalil's going to really enjoy this, and some others will enjoy this. So we have this do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa. right? So we are basically starting with the chord and then playing the scale and then ending with the chord. You can email me at grow@jasoncareyguitar.com and say, hey, I'd love to have that. So here's we're going through the cycle 4, and we're starting on F major, and then we're going to B flat major, up a 4th each time, a perfect 4th each time. And then this is something that we're going to, and then E flat major. Here we go, yeah. And then we move up to A flat major. So we do all of these guitaristic shapes. These are guitaristic shapes. And these are like Frizzell type shapes, right? And then we're moving up to B, what is that, D flat major? And then we're moving up to G flat major 7. Back to the place from whence we came, and just kind of, you know, we moved through all of these. We're starting at this shape. We went through all of the cycle of 4. Now we're on this shape. Same thing, but down a half step. But we went through the cycle 4 sequence. B, C, E, all right, C, F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, and then C flat, or B, right? And that's where we come back to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different, we have 7 different patterns that we're relying on that we really want to come to know with the major scale. And like I said, all of these are going to be patternized with thirds or fourths. Or fifths. Or sixths. Or sevens. Or you could like do these like this hybrid picking skill. This is a totally Schofield thing to do, but he'd play both of those tones together and then kind of come off of one and then decide which one he was going to resolve to. See, I'm on the 9 right here. I'm coming off of the 7, or I'm going to stay on the 7 and come off the 9. So we have to develop that fingering independence, that kind of stuff for, you know, as we advance in our guitar playing. Let's go ahead and just work on a little bit of singing. I think we know this exercise is coming, and we're thinking about do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Right? So we're starting with do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, because many of us enjoy singing as well. And I certainly enjoy singing. I certainly enjoy being in tune with my instrument. And then this do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do. So this stuff puts my voice and syllables that I can tune and sing, whether I'm singing country. Way down that long down the highway, as far as I can go, well I'll run that memory you. or ow, there are those oh, oh, I, oh, there are these different vowel sounds, but solfeggio places us in a situation where we can find do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re. You could say re or re or wa, whatever you'd like to do, but tune your vowel sounds the way you like to hear them. Record yourself on your cell phone, on your Voices memo or your Voices app or your Memos app, and listen to yourself back. It's painful for the first, I don't know, 10,000 times, but then you really start enjoying it. So, do, re, mi, fa, sol, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, sol, fa, mi, re, do, sol, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, sol, do, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol. And then when we get to that point, we can sing. Right, so we can have a lot of fun with it, what I'm saying. So I would encourage you to sing and play your guitar. And come back again tomorrow because we're hard at work here at Jason Carey Guitar, and this is a low barrier for entry, super easy and super approachable. You can come and go as you please. There are no entry fees. If you do want to take it to the next level, you can become a dedicated student member. At that level, we get together at the end of every week and we do a debrief. And so that's a pretty interesting thing. We had our first one this last week and it was a great time, insightful, a lot of explanations rolling out. So anyway, I will see you again. I'm kind of waiting to see if Kevin's here. Maybe Kevin is gone already. Holy Ghost Grass, Kicking Grass by Jesse Brock. All right, yeah, I know that. Hey bro, can you tell me which guitar should I get under 100 bucks for beginner? Hey, under 100 bucks, I would get, you see this guitar right here? Right here. That's one of my favorite guitars. That's why it's on the wall. That is a Harmony Stella, and I found it on like Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace or Neighbor. It was 50 bucks. I can't imagine I found it. You know, I have friends who play like professional blues guitar players and they search for a lifetime to find a good one. That one's perfect. And I got it for 50 bucks. So if you can find a guitar that plays for 50 bucks, 100 bucks, just do it. It's a great foot in the door. It gets you walking. And then you learn about what a cheap guitar can offer. It has a sound that no expensive guitar can get. It records so well on a hot SM57 microphone, and you're going to be rocking like you've never rocked before. So don't let money be a barrier to your accessing the world of guitar. Okay, so that's it for today. I think here's Kevin. Kevin says, have a great day, everyone. Until tomorrow, say something nice to someone. Thank you so much, Kevin, for being here. Thanks, Khalil, for showing up. Thanks, Sloxers, Holy Ghost Grass, Jill Bourgeois, Palindromistic, Robbie, good to see you. Robbie, great to see you. Mark, great to see you. Thanks for sharing your guitars with us, Mark. Maximum Word by Rancid. I missed a lot of this stuff, but what I'm going to luthier in training, I see, Jill. There's a distinction. But you're doing it, you're living the life, you're making it happen. So I would dare say luthier, yeah. All right, so here we go. We're off onto, we start at 7:30 a.m. every weekday morning. We end at 8 a.m. so that we stay on time every time. I'm 4 minutes over. My apologies, and you know how I am about apologies, and I never make them, so you must know I'm serious. All right, until we meet again, I wish you all happy picking.